morning, guys, and welcome to Velvet Hammer Fitness. Well, we're into a new year, and this new year just made me think of and get inspired by some of the brave people I know. So, I'm giving us all a little bit of an assignment. I want you to think about the brave people in your life, and I want you to write to me about them, tell me a little bit about them, and I will do a workout in honor of them. Now, you may say, well, these brave people, they don't work out. We'll make it a beginning workout, and we'll help them start to love and cherish their amazing bodies in the process, okay? Well, today's workout is someone who is a hero in my life. This workout is dedicated to our fellow hammer and friend, Sis, who is just pushing through hard things every day, okay? Sis was born without a hip, but yet she is getting on her rower. She is working her arms and legs, and she is pushing through every day, getting stronger nonetheless, okay? So what we're going to do today is a banded burn workout. It's full body, and it's fun, and it's in honor of Sis and everybody out there who is doing hard things. We all have things to overcome. They're all different. Sometimes they're physical challenges that we have to overcome. Sometimes they are challenges right up here, which are some of the hardest to overcome. Whatever your challenges are today, I encourage you to just meet them head on and to appreciate your amazing body. So what we'll need today is a resistance band if you have one. I'm going to modify some of these moves and tell Sis some modifications as we go through. And other than that, you'll just need your can-do attitude strapped right on. You'll need some water, and I'm going to use my exercise mat. So when you have everything that you need, I will see you back here for Sis's full body banded burn workout. All right, guys, let's get Sis's full body banded workout started with a good warm-up. All right, let's just start by rotating those shoulders. Sis, when I do some squats and some lunges, I want you to get on your rower and warm up that way. Let's switch directions with those arms. We're going to rotate them backwards now. I want you to breathe. Think about your body getting nice and warm and ready for action here. All right, let's crisscross those arms. I want you to think about using a lot of core integrity today as you do each of these moves. Tighten that core, protect your spine. Really think about the movements, do them deliberately if we're using a band and not our heaviest weights today. All right, let's do some external rotations for those shoulders and for that back. You're just going to take the elbows out wide, squeeze the back. Let's do two more. 1 and 2. Awesome. Now, we're going to do some squats. Sis, go ahead and hop on your rower and get your legs warmed up. Make sure you keep that chest up nice and tall. As you feel warmer, you can sink a little deeper. Make sure those knees don't cave in. Do 2 more. Good. All right, now we're going to sit down. We're going to practice some of the moves we're going to do later. We're going to do abductions. So what that means is you are taking your knees out wide. For some of our abductions, we'll be leaning forward like I am now. For some, we'll be sitting straight up. And for some, we'll be leaning back. I want you to really squeeze here. Go back to the top, sitting up nice and straight. Lean forward again. Just opening up the hips here. And getting bicep curls. Really squeeze. Think about keeping those elbows tight into your body. Imagine you're taking those palms up and down through water. 5 seconds. And you are off and just your warm up. I want you to take a drink of water and I'll explain what we're going to do next, okay? So we're going to start with our upper body here in this workout. We're going to do 40 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest. We're going to do 2 rounds, okay? You can always add another round if you're feeling extra strong, okay? We're going to get our resistance band. I have just a mini loop resistance band, okay? The first move we're going to do, we're going to have that band around our forearms, okay? And we are going to raise our arms up and squeeze, okay? Now you can do these coming all the way down, okay? So we're working our rear delts, or the back of our shoulders. We're also working the front of our shoulders by lifting our arms up and down, okay? That's your first move. Then we will do a lat pull down, which means we're going to hold the band here, and we're going to pull down with our other opposite arm. We're staying on one arm per interval, and we'll do the next, okay? Then we're going to put that band back around our forearms. We're going to do external rotations, which means we're just going to drive those elbows out, okay? Then we have bicep curls, one arm at a time. I like to put the palm of my hand at the bottom of the band and curl just like this. You can pull just like that, and we'll do the other arm. And then I'd like for us to end this first section with some dips, okay? So even if you can just go a tiny, tiny bit, okay? I want you to lower those hips down. I want you to push through your arms and do a few dips for those triceps, okay? You have 15 seconds before you have to start. We're going to do that whole group of exercises twice. If you need to stop to make sure that you maintain the quality of your repetitions, do that, okay? It's not about doing 100 of each move. It's more about getting things right, okay? I'm getting a phone call. All right, here we go. So we're going to squeeze out as we do a front raise with our bands. Take it down. Think about the backs of your arms, your shoulders. Think about your chest as you raise and lower those arms. Having fun yet? You have less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You have 15 seconds. Now we're going to do a lat pull down, okay? So I'm going to put the left arm up, and then I'm going to pull down with my other arm, okay? Shake it out. So, one arm up, other arm pulls. You should feel this right underneath your armpit and your lats. Really good to work on your lats because they help with every movement that you do, especially those presses overhead and those rowing movements. But also because when our lats are more developed, it gives us the illusion of a smaller waist, and who doesn't want that? 15 seconds. To go. 2, 1. Good job. Ooh, that's burning. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So that right arm will be extended straight up. The left one will be pulling down. 3, 2, 1. Pull. Really squeeze. Release it slowly. That band's going to want to take you right back up. Almost there, 20 seconds. Not easy. Sometimes we think when we aren't using as much equipment or we're not using our traditional weights that it won't be as hard or challenge our muscles as much, but I beg to differ. 2, 1. Awesome. By having to stabilize that band with your other arm, you're also getting a lot of shoulder fatigue. So, speaking of shoulders, we're going to do some external rotations. So, if you need to put that band a little more toward your upper arms, totally fine. Going to make it a little bit easier to press those arms out. I am using a heavy resistance band. I was using my super heavy one the other day and broke it. It absolutely snapped and bruised my leg, so be careful with those bands. So while this one won't be as challenging for my legs, it's extra challenging for my arms. These are really easy to find on Amazon or even at Target or Walmart. And they're great for lots of things. They're great to use when you're traveling. 4, 3, squeeze that back. 2, 1. Good. All right, we're on to our bicep curls. So we're going to push or press the palm of one hand down. The other palm is going to be lifting that band, okay? If you have long resistance bands with handles, that'd be a good time. This workout will be a good time to use them. Okay, I'm just curling up that arm, providing resistance with the other. Woo, it's burning. It's burning my non-working arm as well as my working arm. You can use a lighter band here. Wish I had one right now. 15 seconds. If you need to stop and shake it out, totally fine. Woo! Sometimes that will happen. I like to use my palm to press it flat as I lift up. Once one thing happens, it'll happen 32 times again. So if your band rolls up on you, just know it's going to happen a ton after that, even if it's never happened before. So that's just the way things go. Alright, so now we are switching our grip here. The left hand goes down. The right hand curls that band up. Just the same as with weights, we need to really focus on that eccentric motion, which is the lengthening of the muscle. Seconds. Keep those shoulders back. If dips are too much for you, that's what we're going to do next. You could absolutely just hold almost like a reverse plank, but you would just hold and hover above your elevation or your chair that you're doing it on, okay? So dips are next. A couple things we need to do with dips is we need to make sure that we maintain good posture, keep our chest up. We have our arms right along our sides, and we are just lifting and lowering the body with our triceps. Now, the more advanced you are, the more you can take those legs out. Don't know what in the world I have on my pants. Looks like chalk, but it might just be from my resistance. 15 seconds. Again, if you need to just hold it, just hold it. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Whew, shake it out. We're going to get that band again, and we're back to our very first move. This is our second round. And grab that band. Do our front raises with back sweeps. So if you want to, if you don't like squeezing all the way down, you can just squeeze at the top, okay? Anywhere you squeeze is going to be challenging. You could just squeeze at the top and the bottom, okay? Or you can take it all the way down. Woo! Shake it time to do these. Thank goodness, right? Woo. Good job. Shake them out. Shake them, shake them. A good stretch to do is this one here. Facing the palms forward and backward. That helps you open up your chest. Alright, we're going to do a lat pull down, okay? Holding the left arm straight. Pulling down with the right. After we finish this circuit a second time, we're going to do a little bit of a cardio set. So this you're going to get on your rower. We're doing 30 seconds for each move. We're going to repeat the same move 3 times. Think about pulling straight down using those lats. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Take that one out. The real challenge for the shoulder is to be holding themselves up for a lot of these moves, so don't feel discouraged if you're getting extra tired. Okay, other side. We have our external rotations after this. Pull. And we'll have our bicep curls right and left. We'll have our dips again, and then we will be ready to move on. 15 seconds to go. Slowly pull, release slowly. 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Shake that out. External rotation. You could also do this completely without a band. If your arms are feeling fatigued, use your own resistance, okay? There we go. Band around those arms. Take them out. Ooh, not that much. So that will happen. I want you to know that that's going to happen and not feel bad. If you get your band just a little wonky, it'll roll up on you. Woo. Once it happens once, it'll happen 4 more times. Never happened before that, but it'll happen lots afterwards. Woo. Oh yeah. Party time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Woo. Bicep curls are next. 4, 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds. Woo! Shake it out. Almost done here, guys. 2 more exercises after this. If you wanted to do a hammer style curl, you can just switch the position of your palm. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Resistance bands are no joke. Here we go. We're doing that bicep curl on the right. You have 5 seconds. There we go. You know what, guys? We've been doing 45 seconds of work. I think I plugged this in as 45 seconds, so you're welcome. What I lack in good, solid ability to remember, I make up for in intense workouts. All right. Really squeeze. Keep those elbows tight. 10 to go. I know it burns. dips next. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Put that band down for a hot minute. Stretch those arms. We're getting to the end of this first section. We got dips to go, okay? So hands close to our sides, back close to our elevation, and we're dipping. I thought those intervals seemed kind of long. It's because they were. Push. 13 seconds to go. Remember, you can hold. Just hold this here. That's an isometric strength movement, and that's a good thing to do. 2. Excellent. All right. You're all finished with your first section, okay? We have a cardio set next. So, sis, you're going to hit that rower. You're going to row for 30 seconds. Then we'll have a 10-second break, okay? So if you're doing what I'm doing, we're going to do power jacks or banded jacks and lateral steps, okay? So I'm going to get my band on just around my knees. You could also do this with your band around your calves, okay? So the move I'm going to be doing is here, step. Or you could do a jack with each step. Maybe we'll do that. I like that better, okay? So you have 10 seconds. You could also do power jacks if you don't feel like using your band here. We have 30 seconds of work. I think I got something out of every piece of clothing I have today. Jack, out. Three sets of these are going to be fun. When you step out, really hinge at the hips and stick that behind out. 1. Good. All right. We got that again. Use your 10 seconds wisely. Let those legs rest. You can always take it to side-to-side taps as well. If you want to just do lateral walks or taps like this. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. That burns. I guess that's good that we call this a banded burn workout because it does burn. We definitely met our objective here. I hope I met it for you. Okay, here we go. Jack, take it out. Pause on there. Now I need you to get a seat or a sturdy elevation that you can sit on for some leg work, okay? We have Tabata triplets next. We're going to repeat each move 4 times. So we're going to do banded abductors, okay? We're going to lean forward first. We're going to sit up for the second one, lean back for the third one, okay? We're going to work our glutes, especially our gluteus medius muscles, from 3 different angles. So should get them nice and toasty. So get your stuff all set up. You have 10 seconds. I want you to think about what's pushing you today. Try not to think about the challenges you have to overcome. We're leaning forward because there are people with greater challenges than we have who are doing amazing things. So I want you to get soles of those feet facing up because you've gotten those hips pushed out so wide. Okay, I want you to be able to see the bottoms of your feet, keeping your knees nice and wide the whole time, okay? Now we're sitting up straight, okay? Just pushing those knees out. You could double band this if you wanted to. Good time. Sitting straight up here, focusing on driving those knees out. Feeling this in our glutes. Good. Whew. Now we're going to lean back. So what that'll look like for you is you can come back on your forearms, okay, just like this. Still focusing on driving through those hips, bringing those knees. 8, 5 seconds. Good. Awesome. All right. We have the whole thing again. We're going to lean forward. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. 2 and 1. Good job. I saw a funny meme about where a 103-year-old man ran a marathon. Okay, now we're sitting straight up. And somebody said, this guy was 103 when he ran his first marathon. What's your excuse? And there was a comment down below that said he had more time to train. So what I mean in telling you that is that any excuse will do. Sometimes we'll think of anything to justify not moving, but when we think about some of the other things that other people have to overcome, sometimes it humbles us enough to do the hard things ourselves. So think about that 103-year-old running a marathon and try not to stay. He only did it because he had more time to train. Really squeeze. Lean back. Good. Tighten your core when you lean back too. Might as well, huh? Alright, we're going to square around here. Leaning forward. If you do double band this move, put a band just below your knees. Go faster, go wider. Good. Whew, sit up. 6 seconds to go for our rest period. And we're doing just straight up abductors. So abductors mean just what they sound like. We're taking something away. We're taking the leg away from the midline of our body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm leaning back now. I think you know what to do, so I'm going to lean back into my pelvis. 6, 2, 1. Your band's starting to roll on you, just readjust. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. This is our last round, so we're back to leaning forward, okay? Here we go. Five seconds to go. Get those knees out. Really push out through those hips. Alright, we're sitting up straight for the last time, and then we'll lean back for the last time. You can do this. Alright, here we go. Really strengthening the muscles of the glutes. The glutes help us do everything we do. Move. one more time. Going back. They help us to move, they help us to walk and run, they help us to sit and stand. Alright, there we go. And as you can tell now, they help us to move our legs away from the midline of our bodies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Alright, take a little drink of water, take a break, and we will talk about what we're doing next. We have one more Tabata triplet, okay? We're going to do it 20-10, 4 sets. We have seated single leg lifts, okay? So, you can do this banded or not, okay? You're going to take one leg, you're going to lift it up, okay? I'll do the same thing on our right leg. Then we're going to do scissors, okay? We're going to take our legs out. Or you could do them up and down, okay? Or you could do a combination of the two. Whatever feels good to you. You have 10 seconds. We're just getting those legs all toasty. So I'm going to plant my right heel. I'm going to flex my left foot. And I'm going to use my hip flexors to lift my leg. You can totally do this without a band. Absolutely. 8, 3, 2, 1. Good. This is the aunt of my favorite person in the universe, and she is the sister of one of my other favorite people in the universe, who is like a mama to me, and a dear, dear friend to his family. So, she is Sheila's sister, and I love her very much. 2, 1. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do scissors. So we're either going to go here or out here, okay? I'm going to take mine out wide. There we go. Flex those feet so you can really feel that in your hips and your abductors. Three, 2, 1. Good. All right. Second set. Seated single leg lift on the left. Halfway through these. All right. Lots of endurance here. Lots of control. We're doing 4 sets of these moves, so no easy win. You could do these standing if you'd like. That also works. And 1. Good. Okay, other side. Do, 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 do. Readjust that band if you need to. Okay. These bands always have this really weird white powder on them. And every time I see a homemade marshmallow, I think of resistance bands. And every time I think of resistance bands, I think of homemade marshmallows because they always dust them with powdered sugar. And I always think, I wonder if, I'm guessing that has nothing to do with powdered sugar or a marshmallow, but I wonder if something's wrong with me that I think about marshmallows when I see resistance bands, and vice versa. Think about resistance bands when I see marshmallows. 10 seconds. Awesome work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. This is your third round next. And then we will do our nice cardio move after we finish our Tabata triplets, and you'll be all done for the day. Good. All right. Seated single leg lift on the right. Even though you're getting tired, don't forget about your form. Tighten that core. Flex that foot. Think about your hip flexors making this happen. Think about how strong you're getting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we got scissors next, and then we'll have just one more round of these moves, which is good news for all of us. Here we go. So while we're thinking that we're just getting some glute work here and some hip flexor work, we're also getting some core work, because you'll notice as you are keeping those shoulders up and as you're leaning to keep your chest up, you're also contracting your core. Good. All right, one more set. Any burning? Oh, I keep getting all the calls this morning. All the calls. All right. Here we go. Seated single leg lift on the left. 10 seconds. Good. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. And to go. Keep that integrity. Slow and controlled movements. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. One more scissor. Whew. I'm burning. Are you burning? We'll have our cardio and then we'll do offense. Here we go. Time to go. You pick up your pace. Squeeze even harder. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Awesome job. All right, we have that same cardio set. If you want to do that, you can keep with that jumping jack and side step. You can do side and lateral walks, okay? You could do just side-to-side squats, whatever you'd like to do, okay? You have 10 seconds to decide. You can change it up, whatever you want to do. Breathe it out. Here we go. 2, 1. Only 3 of these. Do whichever variation works for you. Since you're going to be rowing here. 2, 1. Good. Whew. Second out of 3. Coming at ya. Not a lot of rest here, so if you need to modify, do it. Here we go. Don't forget to hinge at those hips to get some extra glute work. Because who doesn't want that? Less than 10 seconds. You got it. And one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 2, 1. Here we go. Last set. Go harder. Go faster. You can do this. You can do hard things. That's one thing I've learned about life so far. And all the mistakes I've made. Is that I'm capable of doing really hard things. And you are too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very good. Strip that band off. We're going to cool down. Cool down. Start with those arms. We work them first. I want you to hook your left arm around your right elbow. So you will go to that right shoulder. You can do these seated. Excellent. Pat yourself on the back. Pull that arm over. All right, left arm across. Hook. With that right hand, look over the left shoulder. Good. Take it back behind. Good job. Take those hands, interlace them. Push the palms of those hands out. Okay? And you roll the spine forward. Arms up. And release. Okay, to stretch our quad, what we can do here is this. I want you to hold on to something here. As you do this, you're just going to elevate that back foot, drive your hips forward, okay? You should feel it in the front of your quad and those hip flexors that we worked on so much, okay? If you don't feel it, you can always either put your foot on a higher elevation, okay, or shift those hips forward even a little more, okay? All right, other side. We'll do here. Drive your pelvis forward. You can grab here. Good. Okay. Now we're going to come down. We're going to reach for one of our toes here, one of our feet. Okay, now we're going to reach for the other foot. Come up. Just going to reach from side to side, making sure that our obliques and our lats are all nice and stretched. I'm going to hold here for a few seconds. Hold here. And you are all completed. Done for today. The robot lady told us so. So I want you to make sure that you stretch some more if you need to, and I'll see you back up at the camera for your send-off. Awesome job. All right, guys, amazing job crushing Sis's banded burner. Share this with your friends who need a little encouragement today. Maybe they're just starting exercise. Maybe they've never exercised before. Maybe they have minimal equipment, and you can pick them up some bands to help them know that they're loved and that they can get started right where they are, okay? Sis, you are amazing. I am inspired by you. I don't think any of us realize how by just doing the hard things and doing them with grace and doing them with consistency, how we are witnessing to others. It is so important to just keep swimming no matter what challenge is put before you, and to try to give yourself grace and give others grace who are struggling and just journeying along beside us, okay? So remember that today. Tell me about some of your amazing friends who inspire you, who are doing brave, hard things, and we will just start off 2021 by celebrating the fact that we are keeping on, and that we are just encouraging each other, okay? So send me your ideas, your people, and your workouts, and we will honor them this year. Other than that, make sure you drink a lot of water today. Make sure you have a healthy post-workout meal 30 to 90 minutes after this workout. We have fatigued our muscles, so they need good fuel and good water and good rest to repair and grow, okay? make sure that you stretch some more if you need to, take a rest day, do that next right thing. It may be drinking water, it may be moving a little, it may be stretching some more, okay? Whatever that next right thing is for you, tackle it, okay? And keep tackling it. Other than that, love those difficult people, encourage the people who are journeying along beside you, and just be amazing you. I am always proud of you. So, whether you felt like you were a band professional after you finished this workout, or whether your band was mostly rolled up and ripped up and in all the wrong places and pulling hairs you didn't know you had, you finished, and that's what's important. And as always, it is your health today and every day, so you know what you gotta do. You better hit it hard. Boom! Have an amazing day, guys, an amazing week, and I will see you very soon.